The H1B guy here, and today, the H1B guy forecasts May 2024 Visa Bulletin Employment Based Predictions. It's the first of the month, and it's the first Monday of the month, so that means it's time for my monthly Visa Bulletin predictions. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and like this video so that I can continue to produce more content like this for you. I also wanted to mention that H1B Guy offers a variety of consulting services. I help businesses and individuals solve complex work authorization issues in the recruitment process while bringing awareness to employment based immigration benefits. If I can help you, please reach out. I'd love to hear how. And you can book an appointment directly with me via the h1bguy.com. Today's post is brought to you by Syndesus, the ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. By perm-ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex perm recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process. And by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Join the squad. Well, I'd like to thank everyone who checked out the H1B Guy forecasts, April 2024 Visa Bulletin Employment Based Predictions that posted on March 1st, and for checking out the H1B Guy grades, April 2024 Visa Bulletin Predictions versus the actual bulletin release that posted on March 12th, where I reviewed my April forecast. If you're new to this channel, each month I cover employment based immigration benefits, including my monthly Visa Bulletin predictions. I graded out at 54 out of 27. I'll continue to use the 6 months prior as bulletin to identify if there are any noticeable trends, starting with the April 2024 Visa Bulletin days of forward movement month over month, and the number of days of forward movement over the last 6 months from the November 2023 Visa Bulletin. So let's jump into the results from the April 2024 Visa Bulletin, starting with final action dates for India and EB1. March 1st, 2021, 151 days of forward movement month over month, 1,520 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB2, April 15th, 2012, 45 days of forward movement month over month, 105 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3, August 15th, 2012, 45 days of forward movement month over month, 106 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For final action dates for China in EB1, September 1st, 2022, 48 days of forward movement month over month, 198 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB2, February 1st, 2020, 31 days of forward movement month over month, 123 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3, September 1st, 2020, no forward movement month over month, 244 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For final election dates for Philippines in EB2, January 15th, 2023, 54 days of forward movement month over month, 184 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB3 other workers, May 1st, 2020, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. For final election dates for all chargeability in EB2, January 15th, 2023, 54 days of forward movement month over month, 184 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3, November 22nd, 2022, 52 days of forward movement month over month, 130 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3 other workers, October 8th, 2020, 30 days of forward movement month over month, and 68 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB4, November 1st, 2020, 336 days of forward movement month over month, and 670 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. And for final action dates for Mexico in EB4, November 1st, 2020, 336 days of forward movement month over month, 670 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. Moving on to dates of filing for India in EB1, April 1st, 2021, 90 days of forward movement month over month, 640 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. EB2, May 15th, 2012, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. EB3, August 15th, 2012, 14 days of forward movement month over month, 14 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For dates of filing for China in EB1, January 1st, 2023, no forward movement month over month, 153 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB2, June 1st, 2020, no forward movement month over month, 152 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. And EB3, July 1st, 2021, no forward movement month over month, 303 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For dates of filing for Philippines in EB2, February 15th, 2023, no forward movement month over month, 15 days of forward movement in the last 6. And EB3, May 15th, 2020, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. For dates filing for all chargeability in EB2, February 15th, 2023, no forward movement month over month, 45 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB3, February 1st, 2023, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. For EB3 other workers, December 15th, 2020, no forward movement month over month, no forward movement in the last 6 months. And for EB4, December 1st, 2020, 122 days of forward movement month over month, and 641 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. And for Mexico in EB4, December 1st, 2020, 122 days of forward movement month over month, 641 days of forward movement in the last 6 months. So with all of that being said, let's forecast the May 2024 Visa Bulletin for employment-based preferences. Disclaimer, these dates are completely made up guesses, my own personal hunches, and data. For the May 2024 Visa Bulletin, the H-1B Guide forecasts final election dates for India in EB1, March 1st, 2021. EB2, April 15th, 2012. EB3, August 1st, 2012. For final election dates for China in EB1, September 1st, 2022. EB2, February 1st, 2020. EB3, November 1st, 2020. For final election dates for Philippines in EB2, January 15th, 2023. EB3 other workers, May 1st, 2020. For final election dates for all chargeability in EB2, January 15th, 2023. EB3, November 22nd, 2022. EB3 other workers, October 8th, 2020. And EB4, November 1st, 2020. And for final election dates for Mexico in EB4, November 1st, 2020. For dates of filing for India in EB1, I forecast for the May 2024 Visa Bulletin, April 1st, 2021, EB2, May 15th, 2012, EB3, August 15th, 2012. For China in EB1, February 1st, 2023, EB2, June 1st, 2020, EB3, July 1st, 2021. For Philippines in EB2, March 15th, 2023, EB3 other workers, May 15th, 2020. For all chargeability EB2, March 15th, 2023. EB3, February 15th, 2023. EB3 other workers, December 15th, 2020. EB4, January 1st, 2020. And Mexico for January 1st, 2020. So to recap, I'm forecasting very little to no forward movement across most categories based on the amount of forward movement for Visa Bulletin and the overall lower number of visas that remain available over the second half of the fiscal year. So now it's time to forecast the release date of the May 2024 Visa Bulletin. I'm predicting Wednesday, April 10th, 2024 as the release date of the May 2024 Visa Bulletin, with Thursday, April 11th, 2024, and Friday, April 12th, 2024 as my second and third options. So recapping those release dates again, Wednesday, April 10th, 2024, Thursday, April 11th, 2024, and Friday, April 12th, 2024. Once the May 2024 Visa Bulletin is released, I'll put together the H-1B Guide grades to see how I did with my predictions for the month. For the full post on the H-1B Guide forecast, May 2024 Visa Bulletin employment-based predictions, please check out the h1bguide.com. And a reminder that today's post is brought to you by Syndesus, the ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. If you're facing an H 1B denial or OPT expiration, don't get caught off guard. Make sure you have a plan B, and Syndesus is your answer. They'll gladly help you navigate the process. And if you'd like to find out if you qualify, please be sure to use the link in the video description below, and someone from Syndesus will be in touch. By perm-ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex perm recruitment ad phase of the labor process. Reduce your cost and overhead associated with perm labor certification recruitment advertising. Let perm-ads.com help you. And by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has the solution. Mob Squad helps technology professionals facing U.S. work visa related uncertainty remain working with their current U.S. employer nearshore from Canada, as well as technology professionals from around the world who are seeking to find a rewarding opportunity in North America. Through their partnership with the Canadian government, they can obtain a Canadian work permit for you and your spouse in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. So, whether you're looking to stay working with your current U.S. employer or you want to find a new opportunity in Canada, please find out how the team at Mob Squad can help you via the link in the video description below. Join the squad. Just wanted to ask you again to please like this video, subscribe to the H1B Guide channel here on YouTube, and click the bell for notifications so that you're notified anytime we post new content here to this channel. If you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate your support. The H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.